Hey guys, welcome back to Learning to Play Pokemon Real Good with Jamvad. We're still working on a series name, even though we're super far into it at this point. Jamvad is here. He is training me in Pokemon. Something I say at the beginning of most episodes now, please watch the whole series. This is something that in isolation is not going to be that helpful, but if you watch from episode 1, Jamvad is very good at explaining the basic core concepts of Pokemon, something that is normally neglected by high-level players. You'll hear a lot of jargon, checks, counters, this, that, best option, all of this. It doesn't make sense if you're a brand new player. So this is a series that's really good if you're new or if you want to improve, to just start with episode 1 and work your way through it. So that's what we're doing here. We're working our way through it. We are laddering. We're around about the 1500s number now, which is nice.
Already?
Yeah,
really?
yeah. So even with the, when I don't play for a week in between recording sessions, with the decline, we've been winning a lot of games. I think that just put us at like 1480 something.
Okay. That's good.
So
you're nearing plateau point.
Nearing that plateau, that next plateau where we're going to have to talk about another pillar of Pokemon. Last episode, we were Comeback Kings. Ooh, this is a bulky team. Okay.
This is 100% Duncan. I will not say a word.
That's not the point of the series, but okay. Lead. What do I have that he struggles to deal with? He really struggles to break Amoonguss. Like, Togekiss with air slashes, obviously, but other than that, he really struggles to break Amoonguss. Unless he's that weird Scizor I ran into. The other day, Jam, I ran into a Scizor on the ladder that was Focus Energy Sword Stance.
Dual Wing Beat? What was it?
Focus Energy Sword Stance, Dual Wing Beat, Bullet Punch. With a scope lens, so it crit 100% after a Focus Energy. Very weird.
The classic.
Yeah, the classic. So, I'm worried a bit about setup on Haxorus and Scizor, but honestly, Amoonguss he really struggles to break. I don't know exactly how to lead, because I'm pretty sure he leads Hippowdon no matter what. Corv is good against Hippowdon. It walls it for days, but I'm not sure it does anything back. I always default to leading Dragapult when I don't know what to lead. What am I afraid of? I'm the most afraid of Togekiss. In which case, Dragapult's good because Specs Thunderbolt does a lot. But I don't think it kills. I might lead Rhyperior. I think I'm going to lead Rhyperior. Even though I think Hippowdon's the lead, he's going to want to trade rocks, which I'm happy to do. So I'm going to Stealth Rock here. Yep. And then I'm just going to go Corviknight. I think going Corviknight, it was risky to trade rocks, but he didn't kill me with an Earthquake in any universe. And I think that it's fine to trade rocks there and then just go into a Mon that he can't really kill. I roost off anything he does, and I can just slowly body press him down. Okay, I can't slowly body press him down. He's Rocky Helmet, and yeah. He's not Leftovers. He's Rocky Helmet. So I can do damage with this. He roared me. Okay. Clefable, I'm not upset about. I can just alternate Moonblast and Softboiled on this. I have no reason to do anything else. What's the worst case scenario? He switches in Scizor. But I've got a Amoonguss to switch in on Scizor. Corviknight normally would be a good Scizor switch in, but unfortunately it's taken quite a bit of damage. I'm gonna Moonblast. He does go Scizor. Right, I think he Swords Dances here. I'm struggling with the silent Jamvad in the back. At least tell me if the moves I've made are good.
Well, I can't. What I will do is ask you. So, right now, you're struggling with Scizor. Do you have anything that answered Scizor?
Not brilliantly. I think I have to go Dragapult because of Swords Dance. I take a +2 Bullet Punch, and I can kill it with a Draco Meteor. Or Shadow Ball.
So you say you have nothing for Scizor?
Corviknight's too damaged. Amoonguss.
How did Corviknight get damaged?
Well, I let it take damage against the Rocky Helmet from Hippowdon because I didn't expect Roar.
I see. And what were you hoping to achieve?
just stall out the Hippowdon, alternating Breakbird and Roost.
Do you have something that could just for or beat the Hippowdon?
Oh, I could have gone Amoonguss from the beginning.
Yeah.
I have to go Dragonport here.
Something would have been asleep.
Yep, and he predicted it knocked off. Great.
Well, what do you have to beat this?
A Shifu beats it. Corviknight beats it now. I should outspeed. And Roost. I think I have to go Corviknight and Roost.
Alright, and why are you going to Corviknight to Roost?
Because I don't have anything else that really beats Sizzle 1v1 brilliantly. And shit.
You could have sported. But I mean, like, I agree with the Corviknight to Roost play. I was just asking you why that was your logic.
Fair enough.
Knockoff won't do enough to where Bullet Punch can KO you.
Yeah. What did Bravebird do? Bravebird did 35. He does live another Bravebird, so I have to Roost. Well, I should Roost anyway in this situation. Actually.
He may have Roost as well, depending on what his Scizor says.
Yep. This gets me nice and healthy. Might even Roost again, because 2 Bullet Punches after Brave Bird kills me.
So you could body press.
I'll body press.
Because it's a question of does he have...
Bullet Punch doesn't kill me. I'm just gonna keep him... Like, I'm just gonna keep doing this. And then, cool.
Brave Bird should knock him out. How much did Brave Bird do?
Yeah. Exactly 35. Okay, so the problematic Scizor is gone. I lost my Dragapult because he read my switch. I definitely made my own life a lot harder by letting Corviknight get weakened right at the start. He has Flamethrower on this Togekiss.
Okay.
He would not go Togekiss here. Rhyperior does pretty well, but Air/flinches. I don't have a switch in.
Really?
Well,
so you're fearing what, a fire move?
Yeah, but Clefable isn't a great switch in for this. I think it gets 3-hit KO'd by 2 Air/, and I'm gonna flinch.
Okay. You know you're gonna flinch.
Okay, I'll go Clefable then. I thought it had to be Rhyperior, but...
I mean, I never said it was Clefable. You went Clefable.
True. He went Hippowdon?
So as I said, I'm not going to tell you what to do. Your responsibility is to heighten your own awareness so you can know why you're making your decisions rather than just I'm going to,
I'm going to force him to roar here.
So you have to remember, in a game, you're building up to something. That's why I have you say what you say in the beginning. Yeah. About what.
Well, I'm still building up to Amoonguss winning the game. Like, and weakening Togekiss is quite important for that. So that's why I'm a little disappointed I didn't weaken it as much as I wanted to. Why didn't I body press? Why did I take... it's fine.
So, like, you gotta... So, remember, if... Because you picked Amoonguss, but that doesn't mean it was the best option. You just picked something, And so... You may. That's why I want to make sure you learn on your own.
Calm Mind Clefable wins this game if I can get the Calm. If I get rid of Haxorus, it just wins, right? Like unless his Clefable's the same Clefable, but I've got Amoonguss for his Clefable, so Calm Mind Clefable can definitely win this game. I'm worried about Haxorus now because Dragon Dance, and I've got to be honest, I'm struggling here.
Does Haxorus beat Corviknight?
I mean, with Dragon Dance and Dragon Claw, I can just Roost if he's Dragon Dancing, I think.
Okay, so Steel resists Dragon, right?
Yeah. No, I know that I take hits. It's just my health was very low. I was worried about... I was getting paranoid there about roosting into an Earthquake.
He's faster.
Yeah, he's faster. I realized that when you said, does Haxorus beat Corviknight? So I'm fine here just to click Body Press and... Yeah, tank those.
You seem to be winning to me.
Yeah.
Oh, so Corviknight beats Haxorus.
That's information.
Honestly, Corviknight beat almost every member of his team, but you kept letting it get to 30. And so that's what I was really paying attention to. I'm like, why does he keep allowing Corviknight to get low
when it beats the whole team, except Clefable. Right. And there we go. He forfeited to the Corviknight. So, yeah, you're right. You're right. So, I didn't identify Corviknight. I think I'm so paranoid about Flamethrower Togekiss that I was like, until Togekiss is gone, Corviknight can't win.
But you have teammates.
Yeah, if Corviknight forces Clefable, if Corviknight forces Togekiss in, then I can continuously whittle the Togekiss by just hitting it on the switch in with a Brave Bird and then switching out. So...
Right, you have a Rhyperior on the team.
Yeah, Rhyperior right there, and even like Urshifu with Iron Head does a lot to Togekiss, so...
Right,
I see
so
it.
like if you... What did you learn? Remember, that's important.
Okay, I learned not to discount a defensive win condition just because one Mon might answer it, which I think is really important. I learned that Corviknight just beats Haxorus. I mean, he was +2. I really thought Haxorus would have some way to get through this. Corviknight is so ridiculously bulky. I forget that. I do forget.
It learns close combat, and so that's generally how. But it still requires so much
setup.
It doesn't do a lot, right? Yeah. And so, is that all you learned from this game? Remember, everything you learned that you don't address is only gonna bite you later on. So it's better to just slow down.
I'm gonna scroll up.
What about health?
I learned to keep... No, that's true. I did learn that I needed to keep a defensive pivot, like a defensive Wincon like Corviknight healthy. I think I did roost well when I did, but I think I used Corviknight where I shouldn't have. So I used Corviknight against Hippowdon. That was the big one where I really shouldn't have. Every other time I used him, every other time I used Corviknight, other than against Hippowdon, every other time I used Corviknight, I kept him healthy. I kept the pressure on. I attacked when I needed to attack, and he did actually carry me to the win. So,
and what did you do well?
I think basically I used Corviknight well after the Hippowdon instant. I adjusted well. I would say I adjusted well this game. I adjusted to the new reality pretty well. But it's tricky. It's tricky to say stuff like this and like...
And like what?
When I'm not sure if I did it well or not, or if I just got lucky because my opponent was bad.
It doesn't matter.
That's true. It went well, so probably doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Like, the point of those two things is to get you to acknowledge what you can control.
Yeah.
You can't control the opponent ever.
Okay. Things that threaten me. Diggersby, again, is always a threat to any team. I think Diggersby is tricky to deal with. I have answers, but I have to play around it.
I agree.
I think that I struggle a little bit with Corviknight. I'm not 100% sure how I beat Corviknight. Maybe Clefable with some Calm Minds, Thunderbolt. Maybe Dragapult, Thunderbolts. But Corviknight's a big problem. Like, it's a defensive win condition for him, for sure.
And when you say beat, are you referring to KO in one hit?
No, just to whittle it away is tricky because it's got Roost. It does... Like, Corviknight can sit there and heal against quite a bit of my team.
Like what?
Amoonguss... Well, I guess I just Spore it, but if something's asleep, Amoonguss does nothing. I have to switch out. That gives him opportunities to roost. He can roost against my Corviknight, which is pretty effective. He can even roost in front of Clefable if I don't have any setups. And he's left.
Okay. Cool. So when I'm looking at his team, Corviknight only beats Amoonguss and Corviknight.
Yeah.
Loses to Clef, loses to Rhyperior, loses to Urshifu, loses to Dragapult.
That's true. It does if it's whittled, but I don't think like a Shifu beats it 1v1 if it's got Brave Bird and it's at full. But yeah, if it's taken some damage, because close combat doesn't kill.
Why would you close combat?
Or Wicked Blow doesn't kill.
Does it need to? Just needs to
doesn't Brave Bird then kill us?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I did not have that knowledge. That is knowledge I did not have, and now I do.
Right. And that's going to be your main... That's why you're going to plateau eventually.
Yeah. I need to get the knowledge. Yeah. I kind of like Rhyperior lead. He doesn't have much that beats it. Okay. And it gets rocks. I think he struggles to beat Rhyperior with a lot of his mons, and he led Diggersby. I think he EQs. I'm going to go Corviknight. I think Corviknight basically walls Diggersby. I don't know if they run Thunder Punch, though. Oh, that was a big knockoff.
Oh,
okay.
You learned from the last time. Let's see.
Yeah. Keeping it healthy. I learned my lesson. All right, Rhyperior. I don't think he EQs predicting Rhyperior, and Rhyperior threatens this and gets a KO. Okay. Or I could go Dragapult. Dragapult takes any hit from this if it doesn't go for a Ghost move. Oof. I think it goes for a Fire move. Dragapult would be really good if it goes for a Fire move. Do I need Dragapult to win if this is a misprediction?
That's a good question you asked right now. You need your own awareness.
I don't think I need Dragapult to win. Dragapult's useful for Coma O and for his Dragapult, but overall, actually, it's better to risk Dragapult than Rhyperior here. So I take 70 from an Earthquake. That could have been really bad if I'd gone into Rhyperior. It doesn't get any priority moves. I don't think it gets Sucker Punch. Shadow Ball is the play here, but if he goes Diggersby or X-Cloud, that's not great. So I think I'm just... Draco should kill this. And he went Corv, which is fine. I get 30% on Corv. And I can just go straight Rhyperior. Before I go Rhyperior, what happens? Body Press does next to nothing. I can Swords Dance, and Rock Blast with a couple of Swords Dances up is going to do a lot. I don't want to switch in Urshifu and take a Brave Bird here.
If he roosts, you have a ground move.
Yep. I think Rhyperior is the answer. I just wanted to make sure. I clicked it way too fast. That was trying to take a moment and think about things. So
I encourage it.
Rhyperior is good here. He went U-turn. He might go back to Diggersby. I don't think he goes Marowak. He might go Diggersby. Yeah, Diggersby. Okay, so I have a choice here. I can go Corviknight. I think Corviknight's pretty safe, but if he U-turns, he didn't have U-turn. Let's go Corv. It's fine. I've got no reason not to. I'm questioning stuff when I have no reason not to just go Corviknight. Right, last time he went Marowak, so I don't want to body press. I'm at full, so Roost is a bit of a waste. I'm going to Brave Bird for Chip. Overall, there's no reason to predict a switch, and Diggersby does nothing to this thing. So, and if it does do damage, I just Roost. So I think Brave Bird's super safe here. It's damage, it's Whittle, and there's a lot of stuff on his team that once it gets whittled, I can finish it with Urshifu. There's a lot of stuff on his team that if it gets whittled, I can finish it with Dragapult. So I'm happy to just get some Whittle here. Like, worst case, he goes into his own Corviknight.
Okay. Is that the worst case?
On a Brave Bird?
What could he switch in?
He could go Marowak. But that's going to take a bunch of chip damage.
Okay.
Last time he Earthquaked on the Dragapult switch-in. Is Rhyperior... Rhyperior's pretty expendable at this point. I think... Oh, I've got to play. I've got 15 seconds. I'm going to go Rhyperior.
Okay.
Time of ruining my day. That did a lot. So an Earthquake will kill me here.
Are you sure? Don't say things that you think you know.
I think it will kill me. I think an Earthquake will kill me, but I'm going to EQ myself anyway. And he's going to switch.
The Earthquake would not have even... It may have done half. I'm not sure where your calcs are coming from.
Well, Flare Blitz resisted to 27.4. Earthquake super effective is around about 2 times that damage. So yeah, you're right. I don't know where my calcs are coming from.
But also that stab, Earthquake is not, and you have Solid Rock.
Right. I did not take Solid Rock into account because I wasn't thinking. Haha. Yeah, Solid Rock's an ability.
Just don't get overwhelmed like this.
Yeah, so that's why it's 50% on that. Okay, so Clefable here. Moonblast doesn't... It goes through Bulletproof. I'm pretty sure. Moonblast.
Yes, it does. Just watch your timer. But yeah, Moonblast is the correct play.
Yeah. And I've got Thunderbolt for this.
Only an Iron Head variant of Corviknight can really do anything, and even that variant loses. And so,
yeah,
I'm free to just attack.
I'm gonna calm. Oh, do I want to calm mind or attack? I'll Thunderbolt.
No, just Moonblast.
Just Moonblast.
Yeah. So what this does is, because of your time, I'm gonna get you some time back.
Yeah.
So because of the Moonblast, what this does is he's either gonna stay in an Iron Head, he's gonna stay in Unroost, or he's gonna U-turn out
Yeah.
Right?
And Moonblast
Iron
hits.
Right,
And he
Iron
lost to
Head.
inactivity.
But basically, there, Iron Head would not have done even half because you're physically defensive, and so
Yeah.
this is where, like, the knowledge part is gonna. You notice it's starting to hamper your decision making because
Yeah.
you don't know what things do, and so that's normal. That's the key right there. Just realize, don't judge yourself because you don't know. You cannot control that you don't know. So let's find out. Boom. Make the play. If you fuck up, if you make a mistake, then you made a mistake. Live and you learn. You either win or you learn. And so that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Don't pressure yourself.
No, I'm not pressuring myself too hard. I think I've gained a lot of information this game, for example.
Yeah.
Especially with regards to opposing Corviknight, which is something you see a lot. So that's really good. I think I gained a lot, but it's hard to say what I did well because we didn't even get to knock out a single Mon, and he didn't knock out a single Mon. So it's really difficult to analyze this game. But overall,
there are plenty of things you can find.
I think I made defensive switches quite well.
For example,
especially with the Marowak threatening, I think. I think switching a Dragapult the first time on Marowak was a good play. I do wish I'd gone for the slightly braver Shadow Ball play. Instead of, but no, I stick with my Draco Meteor play because he had two normal types he could switch in, and Draco Meteor still did damage to Corviknight. So it still got some damage, and that's way better. Plus, we had an answer for Corviknight because, we both Rhyperior and Clefable. So that was actually a good switch and a good play.
Right. That was flawless. That was the better play. You don't, if his Shadow Ball switch-ins are more problematic than his Draco Meteor switch-ins, then you go for Draco.
Yeah.
If you Shadow Ball and you went Diggersby,
I was in a lot of trouble. Yeah.
If you Shadow Ball and you went Exploud, you're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Whereas if you Draco and he goes Corviknight, you have very little to worry about.
Yeah. So thinking things through to my outs is definitely important. Right. Okay, I think we've got time to get one more game. I want to squeeze one more in because we didn't get to finish that game, and I don't like to end on a video on on a timeout. Okay, what do we have that he can't deal with? Oh my god, Rhyperior actually demolishes his team other than Urshifu. Like, he has no... he has no switch in for Rhyperior if Rhyperior is safe on a Mon. So Rhyperior is definitely a good offensive win condition.
I like that. I like how you said that.
I think once Volcarona's gone, he then struggles to break Amoonguss as well. So Amoonguss could be a good defensive win condition, but Mandibuzz is, of course, a problem. But no, definitely he struggles with Rhyperior. What am I afraid of? I'm definitely afraid of Quiverdanc's Volcarona. That's always a threat in the back of my mind. Like, that thing is very dangerous.
Yeah.
And I'm very worried about... I think Urshifu's also a threat. Like, I'm not too worried about anything else. Alakazam is an interesting one. I don't really run into many Alakazams, but I think Corviknight beats most sets. What am I worried about him having? I think Alakazam's a bit worrying as an offensive mon, so I kind of want to lead Dragapult. But, what could go wrong if I lead Dragapult? He could lead knockoff Zeraora. That would be really bad. I don't want to lead Rhyperior because it's such a good offensive win con, but at the same time, if he doesn't lead Volcarona, it's such a good play to lead. I'm gonna lead Rhyperior. And he led Excadrill. Okay, I am gonna EQ here. No. Why would I take damage on Rhyperior? I go Corviknight. It walls this thing every single time. I have no reason to take damage on Corviknight. Body Press, what's the worst? I think Body Press is fine. If he goes Volcarona, I can also then just Brave Bird.
But why would you not defog?
Oh. Well...
Why leave Rocks up?
That's a good point. I'm going to go Amoonguss. I don't want to... I can't leave Corvin on this. I don't want to go Rhyperior. I think it's too obvious. And if he's Grass Knot, I'm in trouble. And Rhyperior is a win condition. Amoonguss forces... I think I get a sleep off of Amoonguss, honestly. I'm not 100% sure.
You could have done that almost turn one.
That's true.
And so that's a good Rocky Helmet chip. It's good for you.
Yeah. Rocky Hammer, I've got Black Sludge on this. Life Orb. Right. He took Life Orb damage, but that's fine. Spore, if he goes Mandibuzz on the Spore, I just Toxic it. So, we go Spore, he goes Mandibuzz, and we click Toxic. And then he could Brave Bird U-turns. Okay, we're going to get a Toxic off on Alakazam. That's Magic Guards. That sucks. Do we think he's going to Psychic move? I mean, I don't switch in Urshifu either way. I go Corv either way. I could go Dragapult. Okay, what's the worst case scenario if I go Dragapult? He Shadow Balls. I lose Dragapult. Can I still win if I lose Dragapult? Dragapult does not do much this game. Its only real job is coming in and killing Alakazam.
Is that true, or did you just decide that's true?
Okay, well, it also drops Dracos, like strong Dracos, and is tricky to switch in on, but I'm just thinking Mandibuzz beats Dragapult, Volcarona with a Quiver Dance, Dragapult becomes useless.
Does it? So what else do you do then?
I just don't know what to do here. I think he's going to use a Psychic move. I think...
Okay. So if he's going to use a Psychic move, what do you do?
Go Corviknight. Because Urshifu doesn't do anything here, even if he uses a Psychic move, because then he'll use...
So what are you waiting on?
I don't know.
Weren't you in the same situation in the last, like, there was like a live not long ago?
Yeah, and then I beat that's true, and I beat the Alakazam with Corviknight perfectly well. I kind of want to defog here, get these rocks gone. Should have done that earlier. No reason not to do it now.
Okay, cool. And so now,
back to
nobody's taking self damage, right? He takes Life Orb. Excellent.
Last time he switched Mandibuzz in on the Spore, but now he has Alakazam to switch on the Spore. So, because Alakazam's the thing he switches in on this, I don't see why he would go Mandibuzz first and risk getting Toxicked. So my choices are to predict Mandibuzz switching, the Alakazam switching, and go Dragapult. Or to just stay in and click Sludge Bomb.
Okay.
How much does Sludge Bomb do to Alakazam? I don't know. So that's a lack of knowledge again. That's knowledge failing me, because I would make this play. If Sludge Bomb would 2-hit KO, I would Sludge Bomb. If Sludge Bomb doesn't...
KO? Are you going to stay in?
No, but Sludge Bomb once means that he's in the situation that the next time he does it, it would kill him. And that's the only good switching he has. So, that's why.
But why are you so overly concerned about Alakazam?
That's true. I'll just Sludge Bomb. That's fine. Only had 30 seconds left. Sludge Bomb. I just go Corviknight. And I can roost.
So, exactly. So why, like... Don't give things more value than they're worth. Like, you're giving Alakazam far more credit than it's worth.
We were in this situation before. Oh, God. That did more than it did last time we were playing. Life Orb.
It's probably Life Orb. He has to hit Focus Blast. So he could predict here, predicting Dragapult. It's up to you whether you want to...
I think I have to risk it.
Do you? Are you saying that, or are you sure?
Well, I don't want to lose Corviknight. Corviknight is so good here.
So do you want to lose Dragapult?
No. I'm gonna roost again. Damn it. Okay, well, Dragapult comes in.
So the play versus the Alakazam was to just attack it.
Instead of that first roost?
Right.
Okay.
But you learned that because...
Yeah, I learned that when he nasty spotted, yeah. I think I U-turn here. I just don't see him staying in. I just really don't see him staying in, and the switch could be really bad for me. Mandibuzz, cool.
I mean, U-turn knocked him out.
Yeah, and Rhyperior comes in on Mandibuzz pretty well. He doesn't have a good switch in for Rhyperior. I think this is where I go Rhyperior. No, I don't want a Stealth Rock. Do I want to EQ? No, Rock Blast is fine. Oh my god. I did 0 and he did so much with foul play. I think he's in CC range now. Ah, god damn it. I'm running out of time. I'm starting to get a little bit worried. CC here, what's the worst case scenario? He could switch in Alakazam. That still takes a lot. I thought that would kill. I was so sure that would kill. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. He roosted.
What are you going to switch it?
Yeah. I was so sure that was going to kill.
Well, oh wow! I'm
What?
surprised it looks like a big roll. Oh, it's rapid strike.
Rapid strike. So Amoongus holds it. Like rapid strike, that's Amoongus. What?
Okay, that's just banded. You have a dark type.
And he doubled. Okay.
That's fine.
I think he can kill this here. I don't want to lose my Urshifu. Definitely don't want to lose my Urshifu. I'm going to go Rhyperior.
Why did you just go to the thing you've been going to counter it?
Amoongus? What? I've been going Amoongus.
Right.
But it was low. Wasn't it?
No, it's not. It's at 50%. It's like 60% right now.
Yeah, Regenerator. Sorry.
No, just remember, focus. Oh, slow down.
Stealth Rock here. Goes X Control. If he rapid spins, I EQ.
Right, Exegil won't do that much.
I don't have Corviknight anymore, so my play is to EQ here. He does not have a good Rhyperior switch in. That's the thing that I'm feeling really good about, is he does not have a good Rhyperior switch in.
So in order for you to win, this is likely going to be with Dragapult.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see Dragapult spamming Shadowbolt. Yeah. Why did his Urshifu not show up as Rapid Strike on Team Preview? Does that not... Do you not get to see what it is in Team Preview?
Not in VGC, no.
Oh, I thought you did in game. Oh, I thought they had different poses on their sprites. So that's... I was assuming it was dark because the sprite, like when I hovered, it said fight dark. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, I think Showdown doesn't use... Their Team Preview shows them on.
Yeah.
So, like, there's no... You know...
Yeah, they have to hide it. Yeah.
Yeah, but the auto one is dark, which kind of confuses players.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just one of those things. Sash as expected.
Okay, I kind of want to... No, I don't want to Rock Blast. Do I just want to EQ again? I think I just want to EQ again. Okay. I just don't want to miss a Rock Blast. That's the thing. Rock Blast is the better play because Mandibuzz definitely could switch in here. But, yeah, Rapid Spin. I could have just set up rocks again, but what does that do for me? Like, he just keeps rapid spinning at that point.
Right. I agree.
So...
I like how your logic
I think he goes Urshifu here. Amoongus... 63%. How much did he do with the Zen Headbutt? 70. So I do die if I go Amoongus and he Zen Headbutts again.
What's your alternative?
I could go Clef. Physically defensive Clef takes basically any hit from this, I think. And then that scouts what his move is, and then I've got switch for every move. I think I have to. Clef.
You either right or you learn.
Okay, I did not think that would do that much damage.
Well, now you know.
But Amoongus comes in free.
Does it now?
Well, it's got to, right? Jesus! Do I just lose to this?
I mean, if you decide to, sure.
I have to sack something.
Well, so now you've learned that this doesn't work. So you have to sack Clef because it's already low.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So then
all right. Then I go
Dragapult
and click Shadowbolt. Yeah.
Right.
Because Shadowbolt hits everything except Mandibuzz, but Mandibuzz 1%, so Shadowbolt's pretty safe here.
Yeah. And so you pick up a KO. And so the reason, again, I don't want to tell you too much because I want you to make the mistakes and hopefully like realize after that. So here are a couple things. I'll recommend you Shadow Ball first.
Yeah, I was gonna Shadow Ball and then go.
They might even do a KO.
I think I Shadow Ball again. I did 60%. Yeah, it kills here.
Yeah.
That was weird of him. That was a weird decision for him to make.
And so now
Zero or a knockoff almost certainly. I go Amoongus, I think.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure your Ripe beats this, but you don't want to go hard Ripe.
Now I go Ripe, I think. Get my Regenerator.
Yeah, you can. I think Dragapult wins the game. And you want to get as much Life Orb as possible anyway.
Like this has to go, but then Dragapult does win.
And so now you just go for Stealth Rock. Because he's going to go Rapid Strike, which doesn't KO.
Wow, he stayed in. That is interesting.
It doesn't really matter because your Amoongus, he can't switch out. So you can go Amoongus to Life Orb.
Yeah.
You get to keep Okay, so why switch out? It doesn't matter. Dragapult.
I mean, this thing dies. This dies to 1 life orb after it switches in. Dragapult wins the game.
Yeah.
So I could just sack Rhyperior, I think.
Yeah, you could sack either
to everything. Yeah. Rhyperior dies to everything. Amoonguss getting 1 more regenerator means that it's actually a lot healthier now.
Yeah.
The only thing is if this is Scarf Alakazam, but I don't think it is.
Scarf Nasty Plot. Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we've already seen the Nasty Plot. That was this game? Oh my god, that was this game? I thought that was last game. Good lord.
You hate the Scarf. I hate when the Scarf Nasty Plot runs up on you. And so this tends to run Aqua Jet. But at this point, the reason you can stay in is because if he does go for Zen Headbutt, your Shifu KOs. If he goes for a water move, then Amoonguss wins. So you can stay in this. Right. And now he can't switch back out. Say Surging Strikes.
I go Amoonguss and it wins now.
Right. You're probably going to have to regen. Oh, no. Because you Giga Drain and then he Life Orb dies.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has 1 round of Life Orb. That's why I wanted you to set up rocks. Though you technically could have switched out and then just one with regen too. But yeah, and so now he has 1 round of Life Orb and your Shifu win. And so managed to pull that through. But you played, one thing you did well, just my commended, not recommendation, but like me commending is the evaluating the Rhyperior's value early.
Yeah.
You didn't make a mistake by going into Corviknight on Alakazam. It's just that a lot of the times they don't, if they don't run either Life Orb or they don't run Focus Blast. And so it's always kind of a guessing game, particularly this low on the ladder. Sometimes even
how do you check your ladder position? What's the command again?
Rank/rank.
I mean, before this game we were 15-10. That's not bad. I'm not upset about that.
And so like you did.
It's gone well.
Right, and then you learned the Rapid Strike thing. And so
God, I completely discounted Rapid Strike. I just did not expect it. Yeah, no, it was definitely banded. Yeah.
But now you know what. It's not Clef. It's not a switch. Like that thing is no joke.
That thing hits, dude. Is Rapid Strike always 3 hits, or is it up to a 5-hit move? Surging
Strikes. Always 3.
It's always 3. Okay.
So it's like base 110-ish.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's no joke.
Okay.
But yeah, what did you learn?
What did I learn? I learned that Corviknight, if you're gonna switch it in like that on an Alakazam, you have to click an attacking move. Otherwise, it's just gonna Nasty Plot and Focus Blast you into oblivion. You have to, if you're gonna switch into Corviknight, you have to take that into account. So I learned that Nasty Plot Focus Blast is dangerous. I learned that Surging Strikes is incredibly dangerous. Not only is Clefable not a switch-in, Amoonguss wasn't a reliable switch-in on the water move, which is crazy. That thing slaps.
Specs is pretty much your most consistent thing for that.
Yeah. And then finally I learned that Specs Dragapult actually, Volcarona cannot come in and Quiver Dance in front of that. It just can't do it. So I learned from his mistake as well. But really enjoyed this recording session. Thank you so much, Jamvad. I hope you guys enjoyed these videos. Please do check them out. They're going to be coming out twice a week now, so keep your eyes open for them. And we'll see you guys in the next episode where hopefully we learn more things and we grow more as players and we can keep climbing this ladder. 1500 though. I'm not too shabby. I'll be laddering off camera, I think, before the next episode. I'm going to try and get to 1600 before the next episode. So we'll see you guys there. Oh boy.
Peace.